I'm seeing winner George Taylor. I'm seeing.
Al, I'm going to put you on the spot as well.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that opinion, Josh Taylor, or are you a Prograis man?
I love Taylor. Taylor is phenomenal. But Regis Prograis tomorrow somehow, I think, not tomorrow, apology, 26th of October. For me, is everything is like next day. I think Prograis is going to do it by stoppage. This is just my prediction. But we've seen Taylor, how fantastic he is. I don't know, 50-50. Taylor on points, Prograis stoppage.
Oh, so he asked me, yeah, Josh Taylor stoppage in 1 round.
Is that just as simple as that?
Yeah. No, I'm joking. The other guy is good. I've watched him. Very slick. Hits very hard. Just an all-round good fighter, but I just feel like he's a bit lazy and stuff. So I think Josh Taylor will be able to get him working and get him out of there.
One of the fights of the year. I think that's going to be, and it's hard to pick a winner, but I'm going with Josh Taylor. I think that, obviously Chisora Park's on it, but for me, that's one of the fights I'm looking forward to most this year.
It's a great fight, obviously. We're at the final stage now, so not long we'll see who's cleaned up in the tournament. I keep changing my mind, really. I do think all these Prograis look stronger. Yeah, obviously he's got a brilliant boxing ability. In Josh's last fight, we've seen him get dragged in a few times into a bit of a scrap. Will he be able to do that with Prograis? Does he just stick to his boxing and outbox him? There's loads of ifs and buts, but ultimately I'll be going down there watching, and hopefully in the next year, 18 months, once I get my shot at the world title, these are all the fights then that hopefully present themselves.
I think it's a brilliant fight. I think two guys who, they're not untested, because of course they're world champions, but how good they are is what we want to find out now. I mean, we had a brilliant unification fight between Ramirez and Hooker, one of the best fights I've seen live, and now you got the other one in the division. So Prograis thinks he's the best, Taylor thinks he's the best. We know they're both world-class fighters. Who is the best? How much more has Taylor got? Because I think he's never really been pushed to the max. And until you are, you never really find out how much more they've got in the tank. Prograis hasn't really had to go to the well, has he? Maybe they're both at their limit, or maybe they've both got miles to go. That's why I think you're going to get a cracker. Unification, 2 world champions, massive fight, obviously final of the World Boxing Super Series as well. And great to be working with Calla and the guys to help put this fight on, because I wanted to promote it for a long time. We did the Sky fight for the semi-final with Taylor against Barancic. I didn't want to miss out on this, so it was a big coup to get it.
I can't really pick, I know that American kid's dangerous, but Josh Taylor, I think he's one of the best boxers we've got in the UK. If not, I think him and probably Billy Joe Saunders. I think Billy Joe Saunders is the best boxer we've got, and then I'd say, Josh Taylor second, and it just depends. I'd like to see what happens, when he gets in there, because the American kid can fight, and he's gonna, he's not come over here for nothing. He's WBA and obviously WBC super champion, and he's not going to come over here, just to lay down.
I've said it many times. I think Josh Taylor is the number 140 pound in the world, and I think he's going to win. I think it's a week after me, isn't it? So I think he's going to win that. And I know mine and Robbie's fight's meant to be a WBA world title eliminator. That fight's got the world title, WBA title on the line. So Josh Taylor wins and Eddie Hearnoff has a well fight, and he wants to make sure he's offering a lot of money to fight Josh. So you never know, but fully focused on the Robbie fight, and I think Josh will get through that and put on a good performance.
I believe physically it's an easier fight than Barancic for Josh. It's a more thinking fight. Be a bit more patient. Prograis a bit more of a counter puncher, but when I saw Prograis and him head to head, I couldn't believe how short Prograis was, and that was with his platforms on that he had on. And that's the first thing I noticed. I just looked down and I saw these massive platforms, and I was like, what? Like, he must be really short, like really short. He can punch, Prograis, and he's a clever fighter. He's good at walking people onto shots, but I believe Taylor will be too clever for him, be too quick for him. And Shane will come up with a great game plan, which Taylor will be able to, follow through. And like I said with the Barancic fight, it was physical, and it was a tough fight. it'll be a much more thinking fight, and I actually believe that'll suit Taylor because he can decide when to go and when to not go. But once he starts finding his feet and finding the shots, I do believe that he'll take Prograis out, because I don't think Prograis ever really been hit or tested to that, to see if he's got that metal in him. And we know that Taylor has. He's shown it throughout his career, and his resume has obviously been a very good one as well, for only 15 fights, world champion already, and unified world champion after 16 fights. That's how I see that fight going.
I watched both guys come through. I watched them before when we were doing the selection process for the weight class, so I've studied them in and out. I've watched them live, obviously, promoted them, and you're going to see, the thing is, styles make fights. That's a classic expression, but this one really is that. It's going to be interesting because Regis likes to step off, likes to keep his distance, but then will leap in and he's very fast in and out, whereas Josh will come at you, and those two styles blend. And if you look at the records, combined 39-0, 3 titles on the stake, and best of the division, the Ali Trophy winner. So it's going to be very exciting.
I reckon Josh Taylor's going to stop him within 8. It's a bold statement because he's a solid fighter, but I rate Josh Taylor a lot, man. I think he's a quality fighter.
Yeah, if Josh can win, then definitely, you know what I mean. But it's a hard fight, you know what I mean. Like two good boxers. But I really hope Josh does it. You know what I mean. I like Josh, and I hope he does it, man, for sure.
If he comes to fight like what Baranchek did and tries to come and walk me down, I'll knock him out. I really think I'll knock him out. And if he has to try and box and move like the way he does, his slick sort of movement, I'll beat him at that all night long as well. So I just believe that there's only one winner. I can't see him beating me.
I can't see how he can beat me, to be honest. I know he'll say the same thing about me, but I just really can't see, how he can beat me. But of course, I feel like I'll have a victory. But at the same time, I think it's going to be one hell of a fight, so make sure everybody, tune in Saturday.